Okay, today I'm going to talk to you about the greenhouse effect. We're going to see what the greenhouse effect is and how humans are impacting the greenhouse effect. Okay, so first of all, we need to know exactly what the greenhouse effect is. So here we have the Earth, and I'm just up here doing a little diagram of the sun. Now this obviously is not to scale at all. So the sun emits electromagnetic radiation and it travels towards the Earth like this. Now, around the Earth, we actually have a layer of gases called the atmosphere. So the layer of gases go all around the Earth like this. Now, within the atmosphere, we obviously have oxygen, we have nitrogen, but we also have some gases that are referred to as greenhouse gases. And the main greenhouse gases are carbon dioxide, water vapour, and methane. But the most significant one that we're looking at today and focusing on is carbon dioxide. Because we're going to see the role of carbon dioxide. Now, when the electromagnetic radiation hits the Earth, we have a couple of different options. Some of it is absorbed by the Earth. Some of it is re-emitted out into space. And some of it is re-emitted as infrared radiation. In fact, any of these in red shows the infrared radiation, which is re-emitted from the surface of the Earth. Now, infrared radiation is all about heat. So some of the infrared radiation is absorbed, that means taken in, by the greenhouse gases. Some of it also is reflected back towards the surface of the Earth by the greenhouse gases as well. So this phenomenon here causes an increase in the temperature around the globe. And this is the greenhouse effect. It's these gases absorbing the infrared radiation, which is re-emitted from the surface of the Earth, and reflecting some of that infrared radiation back towards the surface of the Earth. Now, the greenhouse effect is important. If there were no greenhouse gases whatsoever, the temperature of the Earth would be around minus 18 degrees C. And that would be a big problem because it wouldn't be able to sustain life. So as a result, it's really, really important that we have some degree of greenhouse effect. However, here is the big problem when it comes to the greenhouse effect. If I do a quick little graph at the bottom over here, I'm going to show time against the concentration of CO2 in the atmosphere. Over the last few hundred years since the Industrial Revolution, the concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere has exponentially increased. Now, this is due to a massive increase of population around the world. People using cars and planes and any other form of transport that release carbon dioxide, that burn fuels. The burning of fossil fuels as well to produce our energy. Also, the cutting down of trees. So deforestation. Because remember, trees remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere through the process of photosynthesis. So all of these different things that people are doing, and because there's been such a big increase in population, the concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere has massively increased. So we don't just have this regular level of greenhouse gases, we have much, much more. So humans have caused an enormous increase in greenhouse gases, particularly CO2. So what does that mean? Well, what that means is less of that infrared radiation is being emitted back into space. More of that infrared radiation is being absorbed by the greenhouse gases, and more of it is being reflected back to the surface of the Earth because we've got a higher concentration of these greenhouse gases, particularly CO2. As a result, we have something which is referred to as the enhanced greenhouse effect. It basically means that human intervention has caused more of this greenhouse effect to occur than necessary, and it's causing a rise in global temperature. So the temperatures across the whole world are increasing. In order to find out a little bit more about what the problems are with the enhanced greenhouse effect, please watch the video that I've made about climate change. So guys, that's basically the greenhouse effect and the problems caused by humans releasing more carbon dioxide. Thank you.